Mm-hmm. Hello friends, today I want to continue with Static Online, my 18th stream. Today I want to continue with the Iconian War, Delta Flight, and on the start I want to... What? Huh? Collect rewards. On the start I will play one event. One event. I don't want to forget, but I cannot fill the event campaign. I think I have only four part, and I am in the half time to event. Then I think I cannot fill the points for the event. And today I want to show you I changed my build to Antiproton beam array, Antiproton beam build. These beams, everything is the same, only I changed the console, tactical console. I have before Romulan cannons, plasma dual heavy cannons. On the back I have plasma turret, and now and I'm using this plasma energy damage. And now I change for the antiproton damage. That's all. And I change one console from cannon weapon damage, yes, to antiproton. And that's the change. I take one this ancient omnidirection beam from one mission. I don't remember now which mission, and I craft a kinetic cutting beam from the reputation, and I don't know which is. Oh, no. Kinetic cutting beam. We see what part is that Omega out of the Borg. He is 360-100, and ancient omnidirection beam is from mission. I don't know which mission. These antiproton beam array are from Borg Advance, the last mission, Flight Dynamics. This mission is for 10 minutes. You can play again, and you got this. And the antiproton beam is from Reputation. You can find it in one. I think it's one from the first here. Cutting beam. It's a kinetic damage, I know, but I don't have any options. I have a lower damage with kinetic, I know, but we have only two 360, one from missions and one from crafting, and you can get one. I don't know how is something like that, but plasma turret, some plasma turret. I need to buy, or I don't know where I can get, but I find it. But now I have 250 targeting arc, and if my ship is like that front of here, if you turn your ship to your target, you can hit him with all of these things. And my skills are here, the stations, all the same, only I changed these beams fire at will, beam overlord, and attack pattern omega. That's all, everything is the same. Here is my ground bale. My friend helped me with this, buy me one skill, and this is my ground team. Is super effective. It's built from turret, quantum mortar, drone fabrication, shield generation, shooter charge, and one healer. If you need a higher healer, you can take two of them. All right, it's a perfect build. I must say, it's effective. And the one kit model, my friend buy me this kit model from the winter event, is super effective. I can recommend this. And now I get this. I want to try this. I don't know how to if it's good or no. Okay. Huh? Item was sold. Was it on deflected? Yes. Yes, it's good. I finally understand how to build my crew, how to build this. It's not too hard, but you need to invest some time for this. Every ship have another console, and you must fit the right crew to right slot, and you need to buy all these manuals by the game or on the auction house. These manuals you can buy for $500,000. It's enough of money. And in the guild you can find this 23. I know what is this, but in your guild you can find this. This is I think the same. It's the same stats. Okay, we start with event. I don't want to forget for this event. This TFO is ground, and I like the Herald Sphere, and you can try with my new build. Build is good. I tried twice. It's good for assault the many ships. You can jump to the action and hit everything is possible. Maybe the previous build with the Romulan cannons is stronger, I think, but this build is effective because you can shoot every time, everywhere, on everyone. It's a bad thing because you can take aggro on every enemies, and it's not good. But your damage is not so strong. Here are my new abilities. This is assault, and healing. what we have here. Oh, big guy. Big guy too. It will be easy.
Herald forces inbound.
Okay. You can see I can attack on every angle. It's not me, there are many better damage than me. Maybe it is slow, but looks nice, but low. Okay, if I turn my ship like this, I can assault from all my beams. It's good.
The heralds are destroyed. Get to our gateway and enter the sphere.
Stage 2, ship incoming. Ah, I need to jump. I forgot.
Stop the herald forces
This
before
is
they
a
reach the
strong ship
gateways.
for me.
Gateway opening at 3 o'clock. Gateway opening at 1 o'clock. Gateway opening at 5 o'clock.
He's in the start. I'm circling around the enemy. And my ship
Gateway
shoots.
opening at 5 o'clock.
In this skill, can your attack to hit a random target purpose. It's good for groups. But one problem is, if you want to concentrate your fire on the one ship, it's maybe a problem, but I don't know exactly.
Gateway opening at 12 o'clock.
But it's super easy. You can fly and your ship hitting. You only activate your abilities. Wow, critical flank.
Gateway
That
opening
was nice.
at 11 o'clock.
Here's the bonus.
Gateway opening at 1 o'clock. Gateway opening at 10 o'clock.
So many bonuses here. Let's just look closer. Don't go to the bottle. I'm working on. Oh, I'm attacking already. Oh. Run to cover. I take so much aggro.
Gateway opening at 7 o'clock.
I like this build. I'm curious how it works in the mission. Maybe they're not too strong.
Gateway opening at 12 o'clock. Gateway opening at 11 o'clock.
If you are not strong, it's not problem. You can hit everything what you see. You can choose the lower enemies like me. I choose the lower enemies and help. You can give debuffs or shooting. You can take some aggro.
To stop the herald
Wow.
attack on Allied space. Get through that gateway.
Good. Ah, gateway. You can go back. 20 is maximum. Crystalline shielding. Yes. I don't see how. It's the bonus. I want to carry it. I want to one torpedo build and carry it. I'm working on Patreon build. I love these battles. I played EVE Online and that's the good game. Or Everspace. I love sci-fi games. Antiproton. I like this torpedo style. You can hit the torpedo before. That's so strong. Very strong. Yeah. Oh. Oh, in the middle. In the middle of. I changed my build to heal hull. I have some problems with power setting. Sometimes my weapon don't have energy. You see with the gray, if you have gray, you don't have energy. Power setting. And some other stuff. I like these old school effects. It's a nice. So every effect Yes. Understandable. I can recognize. What is this? Like Neverwinter Nights.
Energy levels in the sphere are rising.
Every effects have unique signature. Wow. I like this. No drop. And again, jump. Yes. This. Advanced Wargun. Ah, someone.
Sensor readings show that the ship is controlling the
Someone
gateway.
released threat.
Destroy it. The ship is drawing power from the gateway. You need to shut the gate
Right
down.
now.
We won't be able to destroy it.
Oh, that was fast.
This will not cripple the anchor.
Ah, explosion don't kill me. Nice. It's a good thing. Every time I died on the boss explosion. What marks I need? Delta maybe? Competitive. Competitive marks. Good. Event is behind me. In daily routines. Huh? Deletium, daily routines. Refine deletium. I sent my crew to the duty officers. Samuel. Asylum. Refugee. Ah. Some different here. Admiralty I sent, and research and development slot 2. Nice. Now I go to the Antiproton beam. I show you featured event, demon hunting, and now Iconian war, free Delta fight. Yes. Now I will continue with campaign, Iconian war, third mission, Delta flight.
Captain Tom Paris has requested your ship for a joint mission with his task force. I won't lie to you. We're not making much headway against the Iconians so far. You and your crew have proven to be capable of fighting them. Delta Flight is one of the only other teams to do so. Together, perhaps you can start to turn the tide. Report to the Cal Bryden system. Captain Paris and his team are waiting for you there.
Captain Kegren is the main head of our army. We're losing badly. Iconians kill us like a cows. New specialization. Pilot, yes. Here is more specialization like commandos, pilot, intelligence. I don't browse in this. And new console. Flight speed, fighter, slipstream connect. What is the slipstream? Weapon power. It can be good. This mission can be played repeatable, and you can choose all the rewards if you play twice.
war continues.
Transwarp. To recruit, go to USS Burn. I'm curious how hard the mission will be.
You are cleared for transport at your convenience.
Okay, I'm ready. I understand.
Welcome to the USS Burn. Normally I'm the security chief and second officer on the USS Kirk, but she took heavy damage during the battle in the Lena system. Until she gets out of dry dock, I and many of the crew accepted temporary postings to other ships. I wasn't expecting to get a request to join my father's task force, but Delta Flight is doing some good. I want to help. It's not that unusual. My grandfather was an admiral, and my mom, and most of the people I consider my extended family
Military
are
family.
either in Starfleet or are like Seven, who might as well be. Truthfully, I think Dad's finding this more difficult than I am. I'm looking forward to it too. I don't know what crazy scheme my father's cooked up this time, but the more off the wall his ideas are, the more they seem to work. With you on the team, I'm sure we'll complete this mission. But let me know if you need me to translate. Dad has this habit of talking in phrases that went out of style 400 years ago.
Nice. Family business? Oh, it's a nice bridge. I like this bridge too. I love these menus. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I'm Canna Ginnis, the team scout. No one's better than I am at finding trouble. And believe me, I've found plenty. I borrowed my first shuttle off a landing pad when I was 10. I didn't think I'd ever have a chance to join Starfleet. But luckily, people like Captain Paris can see the person behind the incident reports. Now I have a chance to make a difference. It's good to get a chance to know everyone on the team before the action starts. It's bad enough fighting the Heralds. We don't need any interpersonal conflicts muddying the waters. You can count on me, sir, and I...
Of course. I'm jealous. It's lovely.
Andrew Weston, all-around genius.
Genius.
Don't let the lack of pips on my collar fool you. I'm just as good as anyone from Starfleet. Better even, because I don't let the rules get in my way. I spent some time at the Academy, but I left when I realized Starfleet wasn't for me. Morale stayed. Always wondered if things would have been different for us if she'd had the courage to walk away when I did. Morale and I had a good thing for a while, but I don't know if it would have worked. If you think her dad's trouble, you should meet her mother. That is a scary, scary woman. Anyway, my main focus is computers, specifically encryption algorithms. I've been studying the Iconian tech, and I think I've made some inroads into the fractals they're using for... You know what? The details don't matter. When it comes to taking out Iconian security protocols, I'm the man for the job.
Okay. Hey, I want to choose another option.
Warrior, join with us and stab at the heart of the Iconians. We will either be victorious or we race towards Stovercore. Today is a good day.
For that.
I am the team's weapons expert. Most weapons on ships are too puny. I make them strong. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you loaded 5 quantum torpedoes into one casing? You have to reinforce the tubes, but the result is most satisfying.
It's a technical guy. Hello guys. Who first?
Hello there. I'm Ferrix, and I'm well, I don't have a specialization like most of the others, but Captain Paris calls me the cook. I don't know why. I could burn water, but it seems to amuse him for some reason. I'm a trader and blockade runner. Any place where there's conflict, there's usually a few good deals to be made. I wasn't too sure about leaving the Delta Quadrant, knowing the territory is a good part of staying alive, you know. But Tom convinced me. And except for all the heralds trying to kill us, it's not too bad so far. You know, one of the things I've enjoyed the most about coming here is the opportunity to get to know people from other cultures. Klingons, Romulans, humans, Andorians, Betazoids.
That's me.
So many different and intriguing species. Say, after this mission, how about we grab a drink? And I can tell you about the third time I left Benth in custody and then broke through a fourth defense line to recover the lost chalice of Zilma.
I like to listen all these audios. It's so nice the developers make this.
Jolan True, do you understand ancient Earth humor? Paris, the older one, keeps asking me if I am 2 weeks from retirement. Is that supposed to be humorous? I thought so. Look, when things get messy out there, and they will, stick with the team and keep your head down. If we work together, we might just get out of this in one piece.
Okay. And the boss?
Thanks for coming. Nice to see you again, especially after what happened at New Romulus and Lanus. As you well know, the war is not going too well. Delta Flight is one of the ways we're trying to change that. We're a cross-faction team picked for our abilities, not our politics. Now the Alliance needs us to handle an important mission. I hate putting your crew at risk too, but we're gonna need you on this one. Oh, not much. We're just gonna slip into a heavily guarded system that the Iconians already control, avoid detection and probable destruction, steal a Solanae device that could give them a beachhead in our dimension, and escape with our lives. Sound like fun? So this used to be Calbryden 3. Intelligence believes that the Iconians destroyed the planet to gather materials for a subspace disruption device. We think they intend to use this device to open a door for their Solanae forces to enter our space.
A whole new fleet for the Iconians? We can't let that happen.
Exactly. But the planetary debris has created an asteroid field, and the mineral content of those asteroids will shield us from the Iconian sensor arrays. I've plotted a course for us, but we'll still need to watch for the Herald patrols. The station with the device is in the center of the debris. Weston will override their computers while we run interference. Once the station's shields are down, we'll eliminate it and the device with extreme prejudice.
Is that another reference from that ancient program about impossible missions you like to watch?
Something like that. The Alliance doesn't have a fleet to send against this station. We're it. If we can't do it, no one can.
So, no pressure.
I hope you're all ready to do the best flying you've ever done, because that's what we're gonna need to complete this mission. Let's head them up and move them out. Dismissed.
It's a Tai Chi move. With your hands. It's funny. But nice. Asteroid field from the destroyed planet.
The rubble in our way used to be the planet known as Calbryden 3, uninhabited luckily, but they had high amounts of topoline, uridium, and boronite. When the bornite and uridium are combined and exposed to an electrical charge, they create spatially inverted tetrions. Lots of spatially inverted tetrions. That's why the Heralds are here, to create a pocket of our space where the Solanae can survive. From there, they'll expand, and what's good for the Solanae is fairly terrible for us. The Heralds have set up a security beacon at the entrance to this system. We'll need to disable it before we can attempt to slip through this asteroid field.
Okay, fly to security perimeter. Oh, it's look like a long journey.
Okay, Weston. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take down this security grid. We only have a limited amount of time before a patrol comes by and finds us.
I need help inputting the proper subspace frequencies as I use my deflector dish to cycle through the possibilities. You'll need to match the alpha, beta, and gamma bands. With my subroutine scrambler, that should be enough to break through their security.
I don't like this. Oh, I can. Oh, it's easy. Only click.
We've done it! Hurry! The security
Okay, here's the good news. The topoline and the planetary debris will hide us from the Herald sensors. Now keep the larger deposits between your ship and the Iconian station. If you stray too far off the path, they'll find us. So keep moving and stay in formation. If you encounter any patrols, take them out as quickly as you can. We need to get in position before the Heralds know we're here. How would you rate your piloting abilities?
I think I'm good, but I choose easy.
Bringing up your navigational HUD. Now.
Oh, we can go to...
Try to stick to the path I've outlined.
It's nice.
The mineral content of the asteroids will shield us from the Herald sensors. Try to stay in formation with the rest of the squadron.
It's nice.
Let's kick the tires and light the fires.
I'm not sure what that means. Is it some kind of alpha quadrant thing?
Kinda. I'll explain it later, Ferrix.
Fire your proton packs, kids. The next turn is a tight one.
Oh, I have time.
Easy enough for a talented, handsome pilot like myself.
Everyone's mom tells them they're handsome, Ferrix.
Friendly fire. Ow, I'm wounded.
Fewer asteroids through here. More chances of being spotted.
Race you!
We're in
Torpedoes
luck.
loaded
Sensors
and
show
ready.
that this asteroid is mostly hollow. If we blow through where the rock is thinnest, we can slip through without being detected. Fire in the hole!
Precisely. We make the hole.
This reminds me of flying through Earth's space dock. They don't like it when you do that at full impulse.
Yeah. Wait. Who let Ferrix fly inside ESD? Weston?
No comment.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy night.
Ha! I've flown through worse in the Badlands.
Whoa, Moral. Watch the paint job there, Tiger.
Don't be a rear seat pilot!
I think you mean backseat driver.
But we're flying, sir.
Herald patrol up ahead. Take them out before they can warn the others.
Huh? Fight. Start the boost.
I'm jamming their outgoing transmissions, but it won't last.
Shields are down. We're taking on boarding parties.
Which is good. I hit the explosion from the ship. Again.
We need backup over here. Get...
They have visitors. We can meet them.
My team and the Burns crew have cleared most of the boarding parties, but there are still heralds trying to get to the bridge and more pinning me down near the armory. Head toward me. If we can team up, we can make a push towards the bridge.
Of course. Show me. Here. My new skill. Oh, that was fast. My guys can handle it with the turrets. Yes, you are good. Nice woman. Thank you. And this is my new build. 4 towers and drone. It's a perfect. No. It was the crew. I need better shield for my guys. We are here, boss.
Fell back here to grab some phaser rifles and got bottled up by those heralds. Thanks for the help. The bridge crew has sealed off the bridge and locked the ship's computers down, but the heralds aren't giving up. All of the remaining boarding parties are moving toward the bridge. If we don't get there before the heralds break through, they'll slaughter everyone there and set the ship to self-destruct. My away team's medic is already helping the Burns crew. Since your team is here, my people can take the wounded to a transporter and get them to safety. Now that you and your team are here, we can clear out the remaining heralds, get to a turbo lift, and head to the bridge. Lock and load, everybody. It's time to save the day.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Good stuff here. Huh? I love this mess. You don't recognize. Where is who? No! I don't see through the drone. we are strong. To the bridge. Come inside. Come, boss. Don't wait outside. Come. Don't be shy. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Welcome to the fighters. Could use a little help.
Hmm. Still. My friend told me if you use the turret or quantum mortar, you can hit the enemies if they are stuck in the wall. Then you have problem, but with these you not. The ship generator is good. I like them.
I think that's the last of them. What's our status?
All other ships are secure.
Your ship is damaged and you have crew in sickbay, Morale. I don't want any unnecessary casualties. I have great respect for your abilities, but if this is some sort of Klingon, glory-seeking, never give up, today is a good day to die kind of thing...
Everyone on this ship knew the risks when we started this mission, including me. The boarding parties are gone and we need to keep moving. We have to get to the station and finish our mission before we run into any more Herald patrols.
As much as I hate to say it, you're right. If we live through this, your mom is going to be so proud, but she's going to think I was an idiot for trying to hold you back. That's if we live. What do we need to do to get your ship back up and running?
I know a few of Andrew's tricks. Used one of his encrypted override codes to lock the Heralds out of our computers so they couldn't take control of the ship. I could use some extra hands to get these systems restored.
Good job on the computers, Morale, but Andrew? Did he teach you anything else that got him sent to a penal colony?
What is the ship? Restore power, okay. Yes, we can repair everything right now. It's quick action.
That does it. Let's both get back to our ships and finish this.
It's look not so operable.
That does it. Let's...
But okay.
The Heralds are going to notice one of their patrols is missing. Let's move.
Ah, I need to move.
Time to pick up the pace, people.
I got some scans of those ships. Should give me an advantage when we get to the station.
We're coming up on the center of their operations.
Detecting Solanae energy signatures ahead. Solanae, ugh. They give me the creeps.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
Target the ships defending the station.
battery on thread. I've only...
Weston, you're up. We'll keep him busy.
On it.
Iconian energy signature detected.
No, it's a dreadnought.
Evasive maneuvers. Pattern, Paris Delta 2.
Oh,
We need to abort. We can't do this without Weston.
I can do it. Andrew gave me a backup copy of his algorithms in case something happened.
We're falling back.
Dad, I know you mean well. I have to do this. You know what will happen if the Solanae can break through. We'll lose everything.
Okay, Moral. You can be almost as stubborn as your mother, but I know when I'm beat. All right, people, you heard her. We're going in hot. Cover Moral's ship so she can finish this. We are Delta Flight, and we will not be stopped.
huh?
The station shields are down. It can't be damaged.
It's not.
We're getting there. Attack the Dreadnought.
Let's see damage. This gateway is Pegh.
Two nodes left on the station. Take them out now.
Destroy shooting nodes. Here.
Last node. Destroy it, and we can take out the Dreadnought and finish this. Shields are offline. Destroy the Dreadnought.
I don't know how to work this gateway. Oh, again. I'm almost destroyed.
doing something, and it's not just to bring their shields up. I think they're activating the station. They're trying to bring the Solanae through. Give me just... Got it! Core shields down. Hit him now!
Detecting a power surge!
I have their main computer. They're still trying to start the conversion process, but their shields are completely down.
Okay, let's blow up this thing and head home. We're being pulled in. Evasive maneuvers. Yee-haw!
I found something interesting in the computer system before the station blew. It's coordinates for another sphere, and this one looks to be very strategically important. It might even be a secondary hub for the Iconian gateway network. I grabbed everything on it I can find. I'll transmit the files to Captain Cogran at Alliance Command. Maybe he can get a team together to investigate.
The station is destroyed, and we've completed our mission. But not without paying a price. Weston was a talented engineer and a damn fine pilot. He may not have wanted to be in Starfleet, but there was a time I didn't think I was Starfleet material either. Sometimes rebels make the best officers. We know our duty. We just have our own way of getting it done. Exactly. It's been a pleasure flying with you. Maybe we can do it again sometime before this thing ends. Consider yourself an honorary member of Delta Flight.
Losing Weston is regrettable, but we needed a victory today. Thanks to you, we have won. Defeating a Herald Dreadnought is a significant achievement. Destroying their station and keeping the Solanae locked in subspace is even more valuable. The number of ships and soldiers we have is finite. We cannot allow the Iconians to have a numerical advantage, as well as a technological one. I will examine the files Lieutenant Commander Paris managed to recover from the Herald computers. Perhaps a strike on this base she found will be our next move.
What I have on my ship. I have damage resistance, flight speed, phantom speed. I choose one power transfer rate and weapon power setting. I think I lack of them. All damage resistance. It's a little better than I have. Then I choose this. I try it.
The war.
Congratulations.
And all of our war. The Empire required the war.
Yes. Relax, boss. All damage is good. And I will try this. We will see. I can change it back. What's dropped? Starship perception. Improve detection. Wars. Okay. You can change your bridge officer abilities in mid-session. Then if I'm struggled in the game, I can change. As long as your character is not in red alert, yes. The bridge officers can still be in the combat. Perfect. Then if I need the change, I can adjust on the situation. That's good. I sold some time. Good. Some money. And next mission is the Iconian War House Pegh. The Iconians have brought their war against the Milky Way galaxy. Ramir. Hail to the king.
The Empire requires your assistance with a covert mission deep in Iconian territory.
I don't like our
It
mission.
is dangerous, but if successful, it has a chance of turning the tide of the war in our favor. Report to the Denasia system. There you will meet a man named Ramir. He wants to explain the details of the operation to you personally.
Starship trade, How close you are to the target? Ground. Space. It's a good for me. Hull healing, it's a good for me too. I don't need this.
The war continues, and
Transwarp. Curious ruins. Iconian origin. Cover missions. I don't like if you play the game action, assault, war, and now you must play one mission in the stealth. I don't know how stealth works in this game. If it's good, if you can cultivate the stealth for your ship. I saw you have bonuses if you appear from the stealth and assault from flank. It can be devastated, and you can jam the systems, the enemy ships, and you looks like a hiding. You can get bonuses, I think.
Ready for transport.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay. The campaign for the Klingons can be interesting.
Kapla, and welcome aboard the IKS Hague. My name is Ramir, and this is my ship. Your reputation for getting the job done precedes you. Alliance Command gave me the authority to pick who would assist us on this mission, and your name was at the top of the list. If you do not know about my team or our missions, then I have been successful. There are many battles fought in shadow. Now, if you don't have any further questions, follow me to the briefing room. I will give you more details about our mission there. House Pegh is the code name for a discreet group that serves the Empire. My team are all warriors, but you will not find us screaming battle hymns or leading the charge against an army. Guile and secrecy are our weapons of choice.
Secret section.
There is honor to be found, even in dishonesty. If an enemy force can be felled by words or the simple removal of one troublesome individual, the entire Klingon Empire is strengthened by the acts of a few brave men and women. My warriors do not use poison, and we look our targets in the eye before they die. But there is no need to shout when a whisper carries more meaning. The past few years have brought about many changes in our ways, and a warrior who only uses one weapon would be a poor warrior indeed. As the mighty Kahless once said, a well-aimed blade can sometimes achieve more than a fully armed armada.
That's true.
Data recovered from the station in the Calbridan system has pinpointed the location of a second base in the Denasia system, containing several of the Iconian's Omega generators. I understand you had a hand in recovering this information. Of course. Nevertheless, we have the coordinates of the Iconian base. Our plan is to sneak in and sabotage the Omega generators. Taking them out will cripple the Iconians' ability to refine the Omega molecules that fuel their gateway networks. Infiltration is our specialty, and we have technology not available to other ships of the fleet. Our cloaking device can extend to protect your ship as well. That should be sufficient to protect us. Then we fight. I expect we will have to fight our way out anyway, after we detonate the Omega generators. I hope your crew is up to the challenge. Our scientists put the risk of a catastrophic reaction at less than 7%. That is an acceptable risk. This is our mission. You, of course, have the authority to change our mission parameters. Belair is right over there. She will also be a part of the away team to help extract any Iconian intelligence we find in the facility. Be careful. Her mate Travana is very protective.
What do you want? Why?
Don't worry, Travana. It's fine. Yes, but the chances are slight. If the charges are properly placed and calibrated, it should not be a problem. Well, the risk comes from non-stabilized Omega particles. They are very unstable. If a chain reaction starts, we will not be able to stop it. If that happens, we'll lose our ship, yours, and anything within a few thousand kilograms at the least. But if that happens, the heralds in the system will be destroyed too. That's something. Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. We will have to give ourselves more time in the facility, and there is a greater risk of discovery. But it might be the better option.
I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger. You insult my honor. It is my duty to protect this team. I will not sacrifice Belaire's, our lives, for needless precautions.
Of course, of course. It's not insult.
So be it, Batak.
Hmm. Transporter. It's interesting design. Mm-hmm. We will see. And we are back. Loading.
We are beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of a cloaking device.
We are beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of cloaking device. Okay.
Once we get close to the planet, we will not be able to risk a wide scan. So we will need to perform a series of pinpoint triangulation scans in order to locate the facility housing the Omega generators. At least we can remain cloaked while we do so. Once we have the location of the facility, my team will meet yours on the surface. Then arm your weapons and prepare for battle. Our cloaks will do us no good after the Heralds discover our sabotage.
Mm-hmm. Speak to Ramir. Approach the planet. Nice planet. Oh, we are in cloak. Oh, I can start the cloak. Okay. On the surface of the Dinacia Prime.
In order to expedite the triangulation process, my ship will move away from yours and perform our own scan, once we have reached a distance of 4 kilocams. Position confirmed. Beginning scans.
Ah, we can glide. Like a mobile net.
Sensor interference is preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers. 16 kilometers confirmed. Beginning sensor sweep.
Belair here. I have coordinates for the facility, but I cannot do a deep scan without revealing our presence. We will be beaming in blind.
Mm-hmm. Our girls, show your strength, enemies. You need to destroy and sabotate generators.
This facility was very well concealed and shielded. Even now, our scans are so limited, we cannot get an accurate readout of the layout.
Omega generators.
True, but our tricorders will be of assistance while navigating.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we are on site, there is something you need to know. Only because I had orders which would supersede yours. I am not the leader of House Pegh. Now that we have secured the landing area, it is safe for him to join us.
I'm curious.
Ramir to Pegh. We are ready for him.
Oh. Who is that?
Templar, you and your team have done well so far. Now, let us vanquish our foes. I am more than a figurehead. A man cannot lead an empire of warriors without being a warrior himself. I carry the Sword of Kahless, a weapon of fables, forged by Kahless the Unforgettable in the fires of the Kristok volcano, and cooled in the icy waters of the Lake of Luthor. This blade slew Molor, it conquered the Valkyrie, and created a mighty empire. Now I will wield it against the infernal servants of the demons of air and darkness. There is always a need for the Sword of Kahless. It is a symbol of eternal victory. No one who uses it can be defeated.
If lost or disoriented, press V to locate your next objective. Okay, we will see if the sword bring good luck.
We're right behind you.
Two big guys. Hey, behind me. Okay. Oh. Reminder. I remember. It's only design. Right? Yes.
Sensors are picking up a different Omega generator. My team will handle this one.
Hmm. I'm alone. Hmm. Very strong. Oh. Stabilized omega molecules, yes. Yeah.
Our charges are set. We will meet with you in the hallway ahead.
Hmm. It's nice design. Huh? Prepare. It's a good combo. Shield, towers. Like a small creature. Okay, I remember. Static.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did you do? Fortunately, I come prepared. My tricorder is loaded with the best decryption subroutines available in the Empire. Wrote a couple of them myself. This is interesting. There are battle plans here for the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians were advising the Vaadwaur for months months before the conflict started then. In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Vaadwaur start their attack in the Krenim Imperium, although they didn't say why. I also see data on where the Omega energy is being distributed. This is good. If we use this, we can attack the subspace stations where... Oh, it's a cat! One of the Iconians! It is here!
The cat.
Yes, sir. We need to find the last generator.
Mm-hmm. Who is the cat? Oh. They are strong. They are close combatants. Oh.
Use that panel to access a visualization node and locate the last Omega generator.
Zoom in on that! It's to cat!
They are superpower. They have...
An Iconian! My blood sings for this battle. It will be glorious!
Kahless, my Emperor, you are the strongest of Klingons. You wield the sword of Kahless. But there is no one who can face an Iconian in single combat.
Good advice.
The war does not go well for us. You all know what we face. Our people need a symbol to inspire them. That is what I was created to be. This battle will be one of legend. Every soldier of the Empire will have this tale on their lips. This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian!
Who am I to argue with the Emperor?
Firing a disruptor at an Iconian is like attacking a starship with a stick. The Sword of Kahless is a remarkable weapon. It might be the only thing that could work.
We part ways here. Complete your mission. I will descend to the lower level and challenge the Iconian. We create a legend this day. Remember it.
If anyone can kill an Iconian, it is Kahless.
Miko Kara Endokila Gedocham Karedokila Staparecho Maraeko Rika Rika Rika
Well. Oh. Ambush.
Cat, I have come for you. Face me, creature. I challenge you to honorable combat. Come forth. I am Kahless, the Unforgettable. Destroyer of Molor, defender of Kamchi, and Emperor of the Klingons. In my hands is the sword of Kahless, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Tiket? What could a being such as yourself have to fear from one man?
Uh-huh.
We are in.
Distraction. Oh. Good. Oh.
Tiket's too strong. Nothing Kahless can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how. Omega molecules gather energy like sponges in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick, find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
Ha! Glorious battle! The honorable warrior will always prevail, demon. You are no god, Tiket, and your tyranny ends now! Now, to finish this. Enter Pegh, emergency transport now!
We've lost Kahless, and we were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Iconian war will continue, and much blood will be shed. True, the data recovered by your team in Belair will be invaluable to the Alliance. The only thing to do is make sure it reaches them. To do that, we must escape this system.
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent transmission spot near here, where we can send out an encrypted microburst of data. If we don't make it out of here, at least the information can be of use to those who still fight. The Emperor's sacrifice cannot be in vain. We're at the optimal transmission location.
Iconian gateways. An ambush! More gateways. Something big is coming through.
I will mourn for Kalis, but celebrate his life. He was a clone, but he found honor in this life. Now I trust he will find Sto-vo-kor to his liking. But before he fell, he showed us the Iconians are mortal. His sacrifice will lead our way to victory. Qapla'! Hail Kalis, Emperor and Conqueror!
He is clone? I don't know this. And he can strike the Iconian. There are mortals. It's good. I want to destroy it.
The war continues. We have a lead on the Kryn. The war can.
We get some new stuff. Your energy weapons deal additional damage based on how close you are to the target. Traits. It's personal space traits, I think. Point blank in here. The self, 10% bonus energy weapons, maximum bonus 2 kilometers. Okay, I want to. What we can sacrifice here and Iconian War. Next mission time in bottle. Voyager under the command of Admiral Tuvok. Krenin artifacts.
We have a lead on the Krynim. Voyager went to Krynim space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaadwaur and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Krynim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi and obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Iconians. And the Vaadwaur have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Krynim have out of our hands.
What is the reward? Croydon split beam rifle. Croydon jolt. Speed buff to allies, debuff to foes. Power recharge, time reduction per friendly target. Temporal flux generator. Cannot use other abilities. And shield. You can go to the options and off lightning.
The war continues.
There is a problem with this mission. Wait, my friend. Problem comes at the end of mission. You can go to the options and turn off lightning. Turn off lightning to here, lights, lightning to enable I can use off. Let's change. Okay. It's interesting. It's a backlit graphic. There's another station. Ferengi are cunning traders. Handlers. It will be a difficult task. I played this maze with chasing Kobali Hurricane. It was good.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Oh.
Welcome to...
Begging time and yes.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be... I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed. Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed. Maybe, let's see, it was something Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vaadwaur wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain? I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear. Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station. You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Exit.
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
Okay. That's it.
Fine! I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer.
Hold it! I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well, I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out! Not you, Quinn.
Hot chocolate. Wow.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy. No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity. The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work. But it's, odd. Definitely odd. The Vaadwaur, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the Quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vardvar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim, bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days. I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire. The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price. As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds. Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comic cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Don't let the staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections, but in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff. Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vardvar purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device. Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latinum paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field. It's true, my father is Grand Nagus Rom. I don't normally have much to do with his business dealings, but in this instance, a little show seemed to be the best way to solve our problem. I grew up on Deep Space Nine with my father and my uncle Quark. That was back before my dad became the Nagus. He was just a maintenance tech. Like my father, I preferred engineering to business. Captain Sisko helped me get into the Academy, the first Ferengi ever to join Starfleet. Then my Grand Mogi started seeing Grand Nagus Zek, and there were a lot of changes on Ferenginar. When Zek decided to retire, he thought my dad would be the right person to see them through. Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vardvar purges. For now, Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately, I don't mind telling you a bit about myself at all. I grew up on... Interesting. Quinn left without taking down... I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Here.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement. The controls are, yes, over here by the artifact. Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this.
What can do this device?
The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. Think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting. I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenum, if there's anything left to find. I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenum artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. I've had a chance to look at the Krenum device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more. Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenum records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors. Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system. Keep an eye out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area. If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found. Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept course.
10% bonus.
Ships in range. There are more Vodwar on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vodwar sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Okay. New respawn point. There will be tough. Oh.
They must be looking for that Vodwar patrol. I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this way. Heralds inbound! The Vodwar must have gotten a signal out. So much for our investigation.
Okay.
There was something about the Krenim that was such a threat to the Vaadwaur and the Iconians that they're still patrolling the old Krenim systems. If we can find more Krenim technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here. I'm starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend we take some additional scans. Exactly, but we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Mm-hmm. Scan anomalies.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy. Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux.
Temporal flux? I don't understand.
I need to get some scans. There's something going on.
So
There are more mineral deposits over there. There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Uh-huh.
These anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same.
Warp field. Mm-hmm.
The only other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole. There, behind those rocks. Hurry! They'll be here any moment. This area looks defensible. Get ready. I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
Mm-hmm.
come! Working as quickly as I can.
Mortals are good.
Watch out! There's more of them! I need more time to alarm these frequencies! Almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
Oh. You disappear. It's a time travel. Oh. But the leader of the Iconians can teleport too. Oh.
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time.
We are in the parallel. It's a temporary.
It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
Parallel timeline, temporary bubble.
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
Krenim leader.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone. You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive. More of our emitters must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again. Oops.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we used to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. But we keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
Okay, first. There is no anomalies. here.
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone. The Imperium was at its peak in the mid-22nd century. At that time, it controlled more than 900 planets, and our territory spread across more than 5,000 parsecs. Then came the Rilnar, and the Zal, and the Garanor, the Mawasi, and the Nihydron. Our wars chipped away at us, carving one planet after another away from the Imperium. There were only 27 planets left when the Vaadwaur came. Now, almost everyone on those worlds is gone too. The temporal compensators are out.
You should realign the matrix crystals. You should realign the matrix crystals. You need to disconnect the buffer before you do anything else. Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
Mm-hmm.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket, or the spanner won't... There. Got it. Thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit. Anorax's original designs are for a temporal field that's big enough for a ship, sizable but finite. We've adapted the tech to cover much larger areas, but that makes the field more unstable, and we had to get everything operational before the Vaadwaur found us. So we cut some corners. A lot of corners. We're making updates and repairs as fast as we can, but we can't afford a failure. This tech is the only thing keeping us alive. Hold this.
You need to scan for microfractures. You'll need to formulate an epoxy. Here, I can show you which formula to use. That should do it.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. We have Anorax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway. The repairs should be enough.
I take my
Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
Oh.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet.
Their struggles are meaningless.
And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear.
We shall render worlds asunder. Spill Romulus blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike.
I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
They have different colors.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing! They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways. My people and I have made Anarax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate that vessel. Anarax designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would, until the Vaadwaur. The first Krenim worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anarax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before it even began. The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anarax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself. There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ship. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the Vaudouar? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
This is interesting. It's a side time.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla!
Gain immunity to all damage. Can also use other abilities. Let's try this.
The war continues, and
What's the time?
please report to the camp. The war continues.
Time is good. There's something. Yes. Special officer. Okay. I can try another one. Uh-huh. It's a consumable, but indefinitely. Broken circle. Partnerships you help to foster with the Cranium.
Please report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Crinum is starting to bear fruit, but the project may take more time to complete than we have left. We must consider any plan that ensures our survival.
Emit install war bubble. Iconian war veteran. Antiproton infustation full auto rifle. Debuff. Disable summoning reinforcements. Again, some enemies can be good. It's one use only. 3 Delta Alliance escorts. Cannon weapon. Oh.
The war continues.
Begin broken circle. The same. Delta Quadrant kind of system. There are very nice missions. Interesting. Temporal time space. Like a sidestep. That can be very useful. Iconians don't know about us. You can hear them. You can surprise them. But if they are build the big ship, this ship can time travel back and kill World War. That must be brutal effect of our reality. Whoa, what is that? So many ships. Cranium facility. This looks like an Alliance facility.
Greetings! On behalf of Captain Cogran and Alliance Command, I am pleased to welcome you to our research station. The Captain is completing his preparations. In the meantime, I will give you a tour of the facility, where we are building a weapon that will end the Iconian threat once and for all. And here, we have the development area.
How much do you know about the Crenum, 7 of 9?
The Borg have extensive records on the Crenum. They were a species of great interest to the Collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
And what about the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
The Iconian's technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine, but what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines. It would be possible to develop a form of temporal shielding to protect this vessel from alterations in the timeline.
Welcome to our facility. I'm working with one of the teams here to develop the time ship and choose a target. What we do is different from time travel. Anorex's designs are actually for a weapon that can remove elements from the time stream completely, and then time reshapes itself to account for that absence. In some ways, yes. Once the weapon is fired, it can create an entirely new reality. And anyone or anything that isn't temporally shielded will be a part of that reality. That's why we have to proceed slowly. If we're not careful, we could change everything we know and not even know what's happened. But think of the possibilities. We could reverse the effects of wars, stop threats like the Iconians, even turn back time and eliminate the Borg. This is a weapon, but it's one that can make a better galaxy.
Captain Cogran's briefing is about to begin. Follow me to the conference room.
I think it's impossible to use this. And don't change complete the reality. But it's a Star Trek problem. Holy. No one noticed. We have so much ship here. It's a real stealth operation.
Greetings. I have heard much about your victories against the Iconians. It is an honor to work with a warrior like yourself. We are almost ready to begin. First, however, Agent Cray would like a word.
It's good we don't have any sabotage crew here.
Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm the liaison from Temporal Investigations for this project. Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old.
Nice.
That's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson on the USS Bozeman. Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into Starfleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates, due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So, that's where I ended up. The Federation has some serious concerns about possible violations of the Temporal Prime Directive. Normally, Starfleet personnel are strictly prohibited from directly interfering with historical events, and should make every effort to maintain the timeline. Indeed. That should tell you how serious this war has become. If the Iconians win, there probably won't be anyone left to preserve the timeline. In this instance, my role is to ensure that we succeed in our task with the minimal possible disruption to the timeline, as well as to address any repercussions of those disruptions. I don't disagree. As a Starfleet officer, I am sworn to uphold the Temporal Prime Directive. Not only that, but I have seen firsthand the dangers that come from ignoring it. But as the Vulcans say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Iconians cannot use time travel, and that makes it a weapon we can use against them. We must consider carefully whether it is too dangerous of a weapon to use at all.
Mm-hmm.
The war is not going as well as we might wish. Our fleet are protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had some setbacks, Captain. We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We are still running simulations. We've configured the holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after removing an element from the time stream. Some of these scenarios show promise, but none are exactly what you want.
Very well. We cannot afford to wait another day. We are losing this war. We need to strike now. A direct engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians. Every ship we can muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere. Captain Paris is already moving into position with the Vanguard. Ships here will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokor tonight. But first, we will make the Iconians bleed.
Mm-hmm. How is the tactics? The temporal faction is this. Temporal reputation. Holy cow. That's the massive. And the temporal reputation is this, right? Defense Chroneton. They use Chroneton. Science officer. Console. Chroneton torpedo. Deflector. Remove hazard debuff. Interesting. Wow. Show me. I cannot fly through. Oh. It's awesome.
You are the last ship to arrive. We are ready to set course for the sphere.
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
I'm curious about outcome of this operation. You'll die! Holy. Hmm?
Am I glad to see you? It's just not working. The Iconians are gating in their ships, and they have far more reserves than we anticipated. I've called for a hold on the flagship assault until we regroup. There's no point in a suicide run. First, we need to help our ships in trouble. Can I count on you to help?
Hmm. It's a suicide.
This is Carla Mex from the USS Keller. We are losing warp containment and are in need of immediate assistance.
It's a chaos.
Engines and weapons are down! Requesting immediate assistance! We
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle. Farewell, Captain. Today is a good day to die.
All right, people, we've got one shot at this.
We are clear to enter the gateway.
Yeah, it's a TFO. The same arena.
The flagship's shields are down, and it's losing power. Looks like they're trying to interface with the sphere to give themselves a boost. This might be our one chance to board it and take control. I have 3 troop transports standing by.
Clear the path to the flight.
Signaling the carriers to move into position now. Herald reinforcements inbound. We need to deal with them.
Wait for carriers to move here. Yes, good.
Boarding parties are on the flagship and reporting heavy resistance. I'll stay here and keep any reinforcements off your back. You need to transport to the flagship and help our teams there.
Okay. It will be hard fight. Iconians. Formidable enemies.
Great! We got through. What's your status? We can't reach any of the other away teams. Acknowledged. Sensors are picking up power fluctuations near your coordinates. The impact with the Quartar must have disrupted their systems. Start disabling anything you can reach. We do enough damage, maybe that will help us take the ship.
Now we have map now.
Away teams are attacking power junctions, but they are encountering heavy resistance. It would be an honor to join your team, sir.
Okay, we need additional firepower.
Away teams reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties. Detecting life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead.
Oh, Ulan. There's so many Ulans.
I am detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction.
There are guys. You need to save them. Disable power junction. Oh, that's not good. Uh-huh.
Matara is retreating. She might be trying to recharge her energy.
Calm.
Whoa, what are you doing? Interesting, but it makes sense. The Iconians are energy beings. If Matara can't use the ship's systems, she'll use herself as a battery for the gateways. And that's probably dangerous for her. She's bleeding herself dry with every gateway. Keep at it. If you can drain enough of her energy, she might make herself vulnerable.
Iconians are energy beings. She used herself as a battery for the gateways. She harmed herself. She's bleeding with every gateway, yes.
Herald, reinforcements! We need to disable the other junction, sir. There is another power junction ahead.
To the right here. No. You're a small army. Follow the lead.
The demon is weakening. Keep disabling the power junction.
It's working. She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
More reinforcements, sir. The area is secure, and the other interface is just over there.
You're strong.
I am detecting a third junction ahead. Another junction just ahead, sir. If we can keep forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her.
It's a different zone.
I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center.
this could work.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself!
Oh. You're bugged? You don't see enemy. No? Who is here? That's a bet. Hmm. Mm. It's not look good. Harbinger. You're stuck. But now maybe. Okay, guys. He is healed. He's healed. I cannot beat them. It's not an attack. Completely stuck.
Great! Acknowledge.
Away, teams. Away teams reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties. Detecting life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead. Detecting Federation and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction. Retreating. She might be trying to recharge her energy.
Whoa, what are you doing over there? Interesting.
Herald, reinforcements! Other junction, sir. There is another power junction ahead. The demon is weakening. Keep disabling the power junctions.
It's working! She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
More reinforcements, sir. The area is secure. The other interface is just over there. I am detecting a third junction ahead.
I hope I've been lucky. This second play.
Another junction just ahead, sir. If we can keep forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her. I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center. Scans confirm her energy readings are decreasing. This could work. Prepare yourself! Disable the other interface before we continue.
And last. And I know I see the difference between
contains 4 interface junctions.
Between lightnings 02 to most pleasure to me. 4 damage. Surprise. Welcome. Ah, this field is moving.
Reinforcements on their way.
We need reinforcements too.
reinforcements. Watch your back.
Mm-hmm. 2, 4. Come back, guys. Lost. And last.
Will pay for what they've done. Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
Mm-hmm.
You made it back. Count yourself among the fortunate few. What's the situation on the flagship? I hate to say it, but that might be the first bit of good news I've heard all day. Okay, we need to fall back. While there's still a chance, the Heralds will be coming back in force.
This is the brutal graveyard.
These warriors died well, and they will not be forgotten.
Sad. Start answer. Okay.
I want to personally commend you. Whatever success we had in this mission was thanks to you. The Iconians have lost their leader. Their unity is broken. That might give us an opening to end this war. The cost, though? All those people? I can't help but feel that I failed them.
I don't think we have a choice now. We have to complete the Krenim device. Captain Cogran wants it online immediately, but this isn't something we can rush. Cutting corners with temporal mechanics? That's how you end up with unsolvable time paradoxes. Look, I'll do whatever I can, but I'm scared of this technology. Building it will be the greatest challenge of my career, but actually altering time? I'm not sure anyone should have that much power.
Mm-hmm.
Despite the extraordinary efforts of you and many others, our operation was a failure. We're still totaling up the casualties, but the cost was too great. The Heralds still stand. They have lost one Iconian, but if anything, that will only prolong the conflict. Defeating Matara was a combination of the sacrifice of Guroth and many others, your quick thinking and martial prowess, and the Iconians' arrogance. Matara did not believe an Iconian could die. The others will not make the same mistake. Indeed, but that is a small comfort to the warriors who have entered Tovakor this day. Those of us who remain will mourn, and then we survive another day. Our losses were great today, and we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy Matara and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional combat to defeat them. Captain Nog and his team will continue their work on the weapon. It may be our only option.
Okay.
The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed. The research teams in the war can...
Now is time? Yes, time is enough for end. Okay. Today is continued in the Iconian War, 4 mission and 1 event. I think I'm done today. Next mission is the butterfly. I'm curious about this. The next streaming session I will beat the Iconian War. My new build, ground build, is very good with my team. This team, and my build with Antiproton beam array is good too. I need to change this, but I don't have any substitution in this right now. And one tower, or how to say, I can increase my Antiproton damage, and I'm increase my whole combat regeneration, because I read that the shields is not worth of it. This is my new engineering console. It's a good. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy your game, be health and safety, and we will see the next time. Be safe and happy. Bye bye.